40, you sound amazing. 40 continues to progress. Drake, you do not. I said the other day on this podcast, I miss the Drake that starts the waves, not hops on other waves.
Yo, what's up, crew? Welcome back to the show. It's your partner, Just Mike. Now, on the discussion board for today is Joe Budden. Man, we're talking about Joe Budden and him dissing Drake yet again on this new song called Wake, right? Now, a lot of people thought that he was going to diss Meek Mill, but he loads up another one for Drizzy. I guess this is his version of back-to-back. And then he kind of uses Drake formula against him, right? He kind of uses public opinion and what people say about Drake to diss him in a song. Some kind of the same way that he did Meek Mill on Back to Back, right? But instead of using memes, he's using what everybody says about Drake. And basically, he's kind of contending that Drake is somewhat of a culture vulture, somewhat of a swagger jacker. Basically, an artist that rides other people's wave to gain more relevancy in the current state of hip-hop than make his own waves. And that's something that he's kind of contended to on his own podcast. He basically says Drake is rapping uninspired and that he misses the old Drake who used to make waves instead of riding on them. So it is what it is. Now, like I say, man, he kind of says that Drake's a swagger jacker. He kind of says that, listen, when Gucci came out, he was the first one to hop on his tip, right, to do a song with Gucci, trying to steal his shine. And then he alludes to the whole Versace verse situation with Migos, where that song became more about Drake than about Migos. And then a lot of people would actually play that verse and then cut the song off, right? And then he kind of alludes to Party Next Door and his situation with Drake, basically saying that, everybody's waiting for a party album, but Drake keeps taking Party's albums to make a party album. Basically saying that, he's taking all of Party Next Door material to make these parties records instead of making real hip-hop. You know what I'm saying? And then not only that, he kind of says that he was so quick to hop on Fetty Wap's song to do the My Way remix, but he didn't do the video, right? He basically took the shine from him. And then he talks about how, he spends all his time going up on Tuesday and now the Weeknd just hates him, kind of alluding to that, his whole relationship with the Weeknd and how they had a falling out of sorts. And then he talks about the whole Mike Zombie situation, and that's the guy who started from the bottom, something that was a really big hit for Drake, but subsequently, we haven't really heard anything else from Mike Zombie, or he hasn't been promoted that heavily by OVO, even though he signed to him. So this song is definitely dope, man. Definitely some lyrical venom here, a lot of double entendres. And to be honest with you, I wouldn't expect nothing else from Joe Budden. I mean, this is what this guy does. He's a lyrical wordsmith. But should Drake respond? I don't know. I mean, listen, he is kind of repeating what a lot of people say on social media, or the public opinion about Drake is that basically, he rides other people's coattails, whether you're talking about Skepta and that whole UK scene over there, right? Then you're talking about him doing a mixtape with Vulture, trying to get like Future's wave and trying to use Future's people to get more relevancy, right? Or you're talking about the whole WizKid thing, the One Dance thing, and that was actually a really dope song for Drake. I mean, this song actually is breaking records for Drake. I mean, I think it broke the Billboard records for most weeks at number one, his album and the song. So I think it's competing with Michael Jackson and Thriller, or actually beat it out. So I don't know if Drake really responds, but like I say, these two guys have a relationship. I don't know how good of a relationship they have now, but it looked like they used to be close back in the day. And I think Drake kind of admires or looks up to Joe Budden's for his lyrical prowess. So maybe we might actually get something for Drake. You know what I mean? Like, I think this would be a feather in his cap to actually respond to Joey, even though he doesn't have to. But I want to know what you guys think about it. So make sure you guys hit me down in the comment box. Make sure to share this story across your social networks. Also subscribe to the channel for more news content just like this. And definitely subscribe to me on social media. That's just Mike77 on Twitter and Instagram. But that's it for this one. I'll see you guys on the next one. And do you guys think we'll actually get a diss record from Drake? You guys hit me in the comment box and let me know what you think. And what do you think about the song? Like I said, I thought it was pretty dope. But that's it for this one. I'll see you guys on the next one. Until then, it's your partner Just Mike. Stay up. Much love. I'm out. Peace.
And I'll say it again. I miss Drake that pushes the fucking agenda, not let the agenda push